Hey everybody, we're gonna move through sun salutes today. Pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy creative. So actually start standing at the top of our mat space. So thinking about at the top of your mat space, you can either have your toes and your heels together, or you can allow yourself to have feet a little bit apart, hips width or so, and arms just down by your sides. So as we move into a standing series, right, we want to remember to be grounded as best we can through the soles of the feet. So any standing point you take off from, you need to be grounded through the soles of the feet. So one way we do this at the studio is lifting all 10 toes. As you lift all 10 toes, as you may look down, right, spreading them nice and wide, maybe even feel a slight engagement of the kneecaps up towards the thighs, and then allowing yourself to place the toes down, either from the big toe to the pinky toe or the pinky toe to the big toe. So drawing shoulders and down the back, opening up the heart space, Anahatasana. And thinking about actually drawing the three middle fingers of the hand together, and we're just going to start tapping the sternum. So you can either tap opposite, or you can just take one hand and start to tap the sternum. So just allow yourself, so right now we need to really work the lungs, start to open up the cardiovascular system, keep those lungs nice and healthy. Remember the passageway for pranayama. Pranayama is the breath, also known as the life force in yoga. Remembering without breath, there is no life. So just keep tapping. If you want to just have that full center tap right your throat, your voice should sound weird at this moment if you were talking. So just keep tapping for a moment. And disclaimer, if I do this for a little while, I had a class that I did do this for a little while. The next day, I kind of woke up and I was like, what in the heck? So when you tap the sternum like this with just a slight force, you may feel this tomorrow. So just remember that you did this small exercise today. So allowing your arms down by your sides. And remember today's intention, we're going to just put this on the heart space, cardiovascular system, waking up the body, letting ourselves find some space for ourselves. The word for space in Ayurveda, Sanskrit, is akash. So thinking about even grounding more into the feet, rocking forward to the toes, back to the heels. Feeling the 4 points of the feet underneath the big toe, pinky toe, and either side of your heel. And tapping into your breath in the best way you know how. Remember, some of us breathe a little bit more audibly, some of us breathe a little bit quietly. So on your inhale, next, draw your shoulders up towards the earlobes. Exhale, just let them go with some force, as if your arms each weighed 100 pounds, fingertips towards the floor. Inhale, draw all the breath in. See if you can even engage all muscles of the body, at least your core to the spine. Exhale, let the shoulders just drop down. Inhale, rise the shoulders up. Gather all your anxiety, frustration, anger at this time. Exhale, drop the shoulders, let it go. Inhale, draw it up, uncertainty, not knowing. We have to be okay with not knowing. That is a deep, deep practice of yoga. Exhale, let the shoulders come down. Inhale, last time, rise the shoulders up. I'm okay with not knowing. Exhale, letting them go. Remember also, in acupuncture or Chinese medicine, shoulders are a burden. So think about, I let myself release any and all burden for the time that I practice. So So separating the feet wider, at least maybe wide as your mat space. Tapping into longer pranayama as you inhale, arms rise up and overhead, fingertips, palms touch as you exhale, forward fold, maybe grab behind your calves. With your own inhale, rise your arms back up, fingertips touch as you exhale, flat back, lowering your way down and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way back up. As you exhale, fold, fold, fold. 5 is going to be my number today, so 2 more. Inhale, rise it back up, lift it up. Exhale, 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 folds. Inhale, lift and rise. Last one, stretch, reach, exhale, folds. Folds, fold, maybe fingertips to the floor if you'd like to pulse into your right knee, pulse into your left knee here, keeping your heels grounded. So coming up to spinal flexion standing, hands come to your knees. So you can already see the cow position in my back body, right? Shake the butt around a little bit. Just kidding. And then as you're ready, inhale or exhale, however you were taught, lift the spine up. Inhale or exhale, lower the belly. Inhale or exhale, start to lift the spine. Inhale or exhale, start to lower the belly. 3 more. And right hand stays on the right knee. Stretch the left arm up. If you like to half bind, wrap the left hand to your right hip. Keep looking over that left shoulder just a little bit more for 4, 3, 2, and then left hand to left knee. Right arm rises its way up. You can stay here, or if you would like, bind it around your back body. 4, 3, 2, and release. So come to standing, rolling the shoulders once again, back and down, and then for a moment, stepping your feet together. So just a circular breath, mandala if you practice at the studio, right? Circles. So inhale, arms rise up and overhead, palms touch, exhale. Trace the front line of the spine with your full exhale. Inhale, rise your arms up, palms, fingertips touch, exhale, lowering down, tracing the front line of the spine. 3 more. Inhale, rise it up, belly in, exhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. And hands at your heart space. At this time, I am okay with the unknown. At this time, I am okay with the unknown. At this time, I am okay with the unknown. So releasing that here. And then those of us that have at least looked up Wim Hof on Google, right, we think about piercing our lips like we were sucking through a straw, and that is going to be our next inhale and exhale breath. So pierce your lips, leave an opening like the space of a straw. Take an inhale in. Hold at the top. And then through that same whole exhale, inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. All right, and release. So you may think it's early for Bird of Paradise, but it really isn't. So stepping the feet wide as your mat space, and then you're dropping down low in your knees. And as some of you may know, I may only be able to do this on one side. So thinking about as you inhale, lift it up. As you exhale, start to spread the arms to the right. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sit low. Start to spread your arms to the left. Inhale, rise center. As you exhale, spread to the right. Inhale, lift up center. Exhale, spread to the left. So from here, best you can, left arm underneath and right arm up and over. If you would like to move on from here, you can stay in the bind and then just kind of pulse up with the legs, lift the glutes, pulse it down. So this is the side I'm unable to do, but if you would like to, you can step onto the right foot and then start to lift that left foot up as if you were standing here, and then start to kick the leg out into your Bird of Paradise. If not, you're just working on the bind. Make sure that your head is okay. Maybe you're even looking down, and remember, things don't come all in one day. With yoga, we move millimeters, centimeters, inches over time. Let that side go. See if you're okay with taking a forward fold here. Maybe grab peace fingers to big toes and allow yourself to pull upper body closer to the thighs, maybe with a micro bend in your knees. So then from here, let's go ahead and stand tall, and then take your arms out straight from the shoulders, and then size of about a softball, start to just circle the arms back. Make sure this is a little bit quicker of a pace. Keep circling arms back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So letting that go. Hopefully shoulders are open and relaxed. Feet spread nice and wide. Wide as the mat space. Bend through both knees. So now our right arm goes underneath and our left arm comes up and over. Then you bring that left foot in, and then once you're balanced on your left foot, you start to rise your right leg up, right? Right leg lifts its way up. Lifts its way up. Maybe you start to kick out if you wish. However that went, release your right side down. Thank you for being patient with me. And then release your bind, and then exhale your fold. So through the injury, right, have lots of compassion for people with trouble forward folding and balancing. I understand it all now, not that I didn't before, right? But once you become really flexible, you usually stay really flexible unless you have something traumatic or dramatic happen. So lifting your way back up to stand. Once again, shoulders back and down. And what we have to be okay with, right, is hopefully it will come back over time. So I feel like a little bit unknown with my body, and I'm trying to just be okay with the unknown about whether or not I will get my balance and flexibility back. So if there's something that you are specific within the unknown, maybe address that to yourself right now so you can hold that dear instead of the big umbrella of I'm okay with the unknown. All right, so thinking about inhale, arms rise up and overhead, fingertips touch, and thumbs cross. Take it over to your right side for 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, rise and lift, center belly in, exhale, left side, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, rise and lift, start to move your hips forward, heart high, arms back. Always feel free to support yourself in a back bend, hands to your lower back for 4, 3, 2, if you can, with your arms fully extended, draw that all the way down into your Uttanasana, forward fold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend through your knees, lift your way up, Utkatasana, chair pose, fierce pose. And then if you would like to, either tap into your long, slow, deep breathing, or now, breath of fire. And extend through your knees, exhale, forward fold. Then the left foot steps back, right foot steps back, and downward facing dog. So mediate your dog, maybe first one of the day, unless you're getting obsessed with yoga channels on YouTube, and that's all you're doing during this break. Thinking about bending your knees side to side. Feel free to take knees chest and chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So as you exhale, your downward facing dog, always remember an exhale through the mouth can release holding or tensions. Right foot steps forward in between your hands. As you're ready, inhale, rise up into your high lunge pose. So, once again, as we go through, the lungs are going to breathe when they need to, right? But as best we can, we're trying to remember our breath as many times as possible. Exhale, lower the back knee to the floor, 1. Exhale, lower the back knee to the floor, 2. Lift it back up. Exhale, lower back knee to floor, 3. Inhale, exhale, back knee towards the floor, 4. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back knee towards the floor, lift, and then exhale. Hands come down either side of the foot. Step back, either chaturanga or your downward facing dog. If you need more with your sacrum or your lower back, remember to look over either shoulder as you're in your back bend of chaturanga. Left foot steps its way forward. Inhale, rise your way up, high lunge pose. So if you would like to, right knee draws down, 1, lift it back up. Right knee draws down, 2, lift it back up. Right knee draws down, 3, lift it back up. Exhale, draw down, 4, lift. Exhale, draw down, 5. Pause for a moment. Then as you exhale, hands lower either side of the left foot. Step back, downward facing dog, or chaturanga, back to your downward facing dog. So bend your knees, step jump, float up towards the top of your mat. Inhale, rise and lift. Exhale, hands through heart center, and then pause. Tadasana, Samastitihi, however you want to view this posture. Equal standing. Reminding yourself, I am okay with the unknown. All right, so moving into your standing head to knee posture. As you're ready, bending your right knee with both hands rounding down, picking up the right foot from underneath. Feel free to go ahead and stay here, or as you're ready, go ahead and kick into your hands. Those of you that can leave your gaze, allow yourself to draw chin to your chest, forehead to your knee. Make sure you have full activation in your left leg, full activation in your left leg, and then bend your right knee with that grace. Right foot draws down, and then allow yourself to switch sides. So I'm not going to have too much demonstration on this side. Once you're ready, so I'm just working on that full weight bearing right leg right now. Left knee comes to bend. As your left knee comes to bend, both hands round down and pick up that left foot. And then once you're ready, kick that left foot out towards the wall in front of you. So this is also another modification you can do, is just kicking the leg out. If it becomes tired, lower your heel down and lift it back up. Maybe lower it down. Standing head to knees, allow yourself possibly to bring chin to your chest, forehead to your knee, and then left knee bends, left sole of the foot to the floor. So making sure you have poise, presence at the front of your mat space. Exhale, you're still grounded through your feet. At any time, to make your lunge a little bit easier, come down on the back knee. To make it harder, come to the top of the foot. So normally we have those toes tucked. If you want it pretty heated up quickly, go to the top of your foot. Tops of the toes will point back towards the back of the mat. So that's all I'll be doing with that for demonstration. I may cue it. All right, inhale, arms rise up and overhead, and our thumbs cross. Draw your way over to the right side for 5, 4, 3, 2. On your inhale, rise it up to center. Exhale to your left for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, rise, center, hips forward, heart high, draw it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then exhale, forward fold. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2. You always have it to hop back, but right foot steps back, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale, draw forward, exhale, full chaturanga dandasana. If you wish, maybe looking over the left shoulder, over the right shoulder, and then back to your downward facing dog. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward in between your hands, and then rise up into your high lunge pose. And clasp your hands behind you, please, at this time, and take it into a deeper back bend. And I'll have to come down to my back knee on this one to demonstrate this, but try not to if you want more heat. Allow yourself now to bring the left elbow outside of that right knee and start to twist it around just a little bit more. As we move into the third and fourth round, remember here you can take off into bound half moon, right? So if you ever wanted to lift off the back left leg, you're more than welcome. So as you're ready, untwist back into your high lunge pose, and then you can hold and stay here, or now allow yourself to take off into your warrior three pose. So as you come into your warrior three pose, hips level to the floor as the best you can. And then with your exhale, softly place your back left foot down. Inhale, breath, arms rise up. Exhale, breath, hands frame the right foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Optional chaturanga dandasana. Maybe look over the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder, and then find your way back to downward facing dog. Look forward, step your left foot through. Inhale, rise your way up into your high lunge pose. Clasp your fingers behind your back, heart is high, front body is open. Inhale, arms rise, and now come to twist. Right elbow outside of your left knee. Inhale, rise your way up into your high lunge, and then as you're ready, take off into your warrior three pose. Exhale, right foot steps down. Find your high lunge pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Optional chaturanga here. Maybe just hang out in downward facing dog. And bend your knees, step, jump, or hop up in between your hands. Inhale, rise and lift all the way up. Exhale, hands through your heart, shoulders down the back. All right, yogis, remember on this one you can kick forward or you can kick out to the side. So you can come to just one-legged mountain pose if you wish. Grab a hold of the peace fingers. You can kick that leg out straight, or you can draw it open to the side. You can also move it in between the two. And bend through your right knee, stand up, and then release. So switching your own sides. Remember, I'm not going to be too much of a demonstration here. I might place my hip all the way up against the rail here. So thinking about picking up your peace fingers to your big toes. I actually can't do this one at the moment. And then you'll go ahead and kick that left leg out straight, or you can kick it out to the side, like my arm is directing. So you can kick forward, or you can start to kick it out to your side. Maybe forward, maybe to the side. Try to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then gently, softly release. All right, so moving on to round 3. Inhale, arms rise up and overhead, and then fingertips touch, thumbs cross, take it over to your right side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale to your left for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, rise and lift, hip goes forward, and heart stays high. Maybe drop your head back for 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, exhale to the floor. Pause and hold your fold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and bend your knees. Left leg steps back, right leg steps back, or hop. to your downward facing dog, optional chaturanga. Feel free to go ahead and flow here, or one thing you can do in down dog to really get the muscles, calves going. Inhale up to your toes, exhale, lower to your heels. Inhale, rise to your toes. Exhale, lower to your heels. Look forward, right leg steps forward in between your hands, and then rise your way up into your high lunge pose. As you come up into your high lunge pose, allow yourself to hold and stay. So from here, we're now with half of a breath, a transition. I'll be stronger on the other side. Warrior 3. As you exhale and draw your way back to your high lunge. Inhale, draw your way, Warrior 3 pose. Exhale, land softly, left toes, and high lunge. Inhale, take off, Warrior 3 pose. Both arms extended. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. 5, 4 here, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 5. Inhale, bend through your front knee. Land soft, left toes. Arms rise up deep. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame. Right foot, step back. Optional chaturanga or downward facing dog. And as you're ready, left foot steps forward in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge pose. Exhale, Warrior 3. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, Warrior 3. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, Warrior 3. Inhale, high lunge. Here's our takeoff. Warrior 3 pose, arms extended. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen 1. Exhale, elbow to knee 2. Lengthen 2. Exhale, elbow to knee 3. Lengthen 3. Exhale, elbow to knee 4. Lengthen 4. Exhale, elbow to knee 5. Lengthen 5. Exhale, lower back right leg down. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Step back, optional chaturanga or downward facing dog. Let the breath go. Bend your knees, step, jump, or hop up in between your hands. Rise and lift, shoulders down the back. All right, dancers pose. So kind of going to be on your own for this one. So picking up the inner right ankle. As you pick up your inner right ankle, left arm rises. Allow yourself to stay here and stretch vertically or begin to kick back and reach forward. After an exhale, release your way out with kindness. So then coming to your other side. So picking up your left ankle from the inside. And then your right arm comes to rise. And as you're ready, begin to kick back and reach forward. And then release, left leg down, and then coming to top of mat space. So as you come to the top of your mat space, once again, solid through the feet, heart is open, and then arms by your sides. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. The bija or the seed sound of the heart. Fourth and final round till the floor. Inhale, arms rise up and overhead. And then take it to your right side for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, come to center, come to left for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, rise and lift, pulse hips forward, heart high, go back. 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, forward fold, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and right leg steps back, followed by the left, or your hop back chaturanga to your downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward in between your hands. As you're ready, inhale, rise up into your high lunge. Option to balance in reverse half moon or just twist. Left elbow outside the right knee, or if you would like to take off of the left foot at this time, do so to balance and then just hold. Remember to keep your eyes on one point or else you might challenge your balance even more. Mind is steady, balance is steady, breath is steady when you can add a third component. And then if you need to, left back foot down, inhale, rise, and back up, high lunge pose. So take off into your warrior 3 pose. Exhale, high lunge pose, 5 rounds. Inhale, into warrior 3. Exhale, 2, high lunge. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, warrior 3, 4. Exhale, lunge pose. Inhale, warrior 3, 5. Hold here, hips square to the floor. You can either hold. If you need to get to the floor, you could do standing split as a modification, or now, once again, elbow to knee, 1. Inhale, 1. Exhale, elbow to knee, 2. Inhale, 2. Exhale, elbow to knee, 3. Inhale, 3. Exhale, elbow to knee, 4. Inhale, 4. Exhale, elbow to knee, 5. Inhale, 5. Bend through the knee. Step back, lifting your way up, high lunge. Exhale, hands frame, right foot, step back, and either chaturanga or downward facing dog. So you can always take child's pose. We're keeping moving today, right? So if you need to drop your knees at any time, I'm sure you have. And if you need that reminder is now. So left foot steps forward in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge pose. Exhale, come to your twist. If you would like to take off right foot into bound half moon. Keep your eyes focused, one point only. Land right toes soft. Inhale, rise up, high lunge pose. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high lunge one. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, high lunge two. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, high lunge three. Inhale, warrior three, four. Inhale, high lunge four. Inhale, warrior three, five. Exhale, high lunge five. Inhale, warrior three. Modification of standing split, or now elbow to knee, one. And then press it out. Elbow to knee, two. Press it out. Elbow to knee, three. Press it out. Elbow to knee, four. Press it out. Elbow to knee, five. Press it out. Land your high lunge pose. Exhale. Hands frame left foot. Step back. Optional chaturanga or downward facing dog. Knees drop down. So from here, because I know and love some of you who may or may not be watching, and it's not a pose we visit often, and it's one I can't demonstrate right now. Yeah, you can come back to sit in between your feet for your fixed firm. So that is your back bend if you do not want to come to camel. If you're ready for camel, remember, knees are about 6 inches apart, feet are about 6 inches apart, and feel free to tuck your toes. All right, so Ustrasana, camel pose, huge heart and lung opener. So thinking about inhale, exhale, swoop your arms back, clear your shoulders. Inhale, exhale. I'd be doing this faster, but I have that thing on my left side. Banister, inhale, lift. Exhale, move towards your heels. So I'm just going to press and touch opposite heel because that's where I'm at today. If you have a full grip on your heels, right? Why am I doing this opposite heel touch? It's because if I were to grab it, my hips would not stay over my knees. Camel pose is about having that straight line all the way from your hips to your knees. If there's any angle, you're doing the pose, sorry to say, wrong. So allow yourself, keep your heart up, push your belly forward, head starts to drop back. You can do this, okay with the unknown. Really feel it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then release. So slamming into child's pose after your camel pose is a little bit too drastic. So just sit to your heels. Remember, yoga makes us feel light and beautiful, but sometimes an ugly dragon can come and rear its head out of nowhere. So just take it as it is and just keep practicing. All right, so kicking the legs out and to the side, and then allowing ourselves to come towards our wide angle. So as we come towards our wide angle pose, Allow ourselves to take our hands up and overhead. You can always have a knee bend if you need to. Exhale, hands to your feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands come to feet. Inhale, rise. Hands comes to feet. I'm being mean. So you can bring your hands to your knees, shins, or ankles if you can't reach your feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come to folds. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. This time we're going to fold. So start to move your cat and cow if you feel like you need a little bit more lower back opening. Inhale or exhale, pulse chin to your chest. Exhale, shove the chest towards the camera or the front of your mat space. Inhale to your exhale. Inhale, exhale. Peace fingers to right toes. Take a couple of rounds. See if you can pulse your right elbow down towards the floor. Left arm rises up, possibly over towards your right foot. On your inhale, rise it up. Peace fingers, left hand to left big toe. See if you can pulse your left elbow down towards the carpet, floor, wood, whatever. Inhale, right arm up and over. If you start crashing like I'm about to, right, thinking about maybe just keeping your hand at your lower ribs, maybe hip, spiral spin your chest open more. And let's take the left sole of the foot to the inner right thigh. You can bend your right knee as much as you need to, or go ahead and use a strap, a sweater, anything like that. Inhale, arms rise, reach towards your right foot and find your fold over your right leg. And inhale, rise, left leg out, right sole of the foot comes to the inner left thigh. Inhale, arms rise up and overhead with that strap, towel, sweater, or not, and then reach into your fold towards your left foot. Flex the left toes back towards your face. All right, since we've already done some binding, right? Maybe end or beginning and then bringing it to the end. Some of these poses I'm just trying for the first time since my injury, so we'll see how they go. So bringing your right sole of the foot in as close as you possibly can. So right arm comes behind you, and let's just go ahead and find a twist. Maybe even interlace it and really hug that right thigh in close, because we're going to bind the other way here in a moment. And then if we're lazy, we just forget about the left leg. And since I'm looking at myself in a camera, I can remind myself to really activate the left leg and even flex the left foot, toes back towards your face. Look beyond your right shoulder if you can. Keep hugging that right knee in nice and close, right inner thigh nice and close, and then release. So for some of us, we're just going to fold and right hand to left shin, ankle, foot, whatever you can. For some of us, we're going to bind that right arm in front of the right shin and then left hand towards the right. So then we're thinking about just finding that if we can, and then trying to twist, gaze beyond our left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. So you can come to a normal boat pose or gather both your legs in. Once again, we're going to see when and if this works, how it works. I don't know if it's actually going to go. And then you're going to kick your legs up and then see if you can find boat pose. Straight legs, peace fingers to big toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, release one leg followed by the other leg, and walk the sits bones out, right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. Inhale deep, exhale, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise, and left knee gathers in as the best you can. And then left arm comes behind, and then you can just hug this left leg in like that, or just kind of, it's called a bear grip when you just take the fingers like this. So it is very clever for us living in Montana. You can let the right leg be lazy, right, or full activation. And if you practice the 26 and 2, this is a good way to start to activate your leg and already start to get your heel off the floor for the ending folding series in that particular class. So looking over that left shoulder a little bit more, little bit more, little bit more. And then let's go ahead and unwind. So for some of us, we're just going to reach left hand to right foot. Maybe that's all you can do. Maybe it's just the shin, right? But if you would like to try the bind, then your left hand comes front of the left shin, right hand comes behind, and then you start to open up, start to open up, start to open up. And then from here, unwind, both legs come in. You can modify with a different boat version or begin to kick. Yours will look a lot prettier than mine. Both legs up, straighter legs. Try to draw the stomach towards the thighs. Balance here, balance, balance. Maybe a little bit straighter legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then one or both legs comes down. Walk the glutes out, right and left, right and left, right and left. Anahatasana to our supported fish pose. So if you're an inversion junkie, right, feel free to do that stuff. So if you're working with me, then allow yourself to draw on to your knees. Once again, this is the first time I'm doing this since that nice injury that I had. So from here, you think about all your spinal flexes have helped you, right? You try to draw your chest down, and you can pulse. You can pulse a few rounds, right, as you need to. Chest to the floor, throat open, chin to the floor, and then breathe. Very slowly come out. So if you don't have a bolster or a pillow, you can roll up your mat. I like pain. And that just might sound weird, but why I'm saying that is because I have this stump. So instead of rolling up my mat and having a cushion, what I mean by pain is like, right, we have the foamy-ish type blocks at the studio. I use cork ones, and I like it because they're hard and they're really, really supportive. So if I felt like I needed softness, a little bit more support, I've been having a lot of spinal stuff lately, I'd roll up my mat and then do it for supported fish pose. But I kind of like a little bit of pain. So I'm going to actually use this stump. So as you're ready, coming to a pillow, a stump, or your rolled up mat, you're going to take it to your lower back space, and then you're going to lie on top of it. So this one I had to move back just a little bit because it's quite high, but still it's hitting a nice part of the spine and elevating the chest, right? Which is what we need to do. So once again, lung practice, as well as being okay with the unknown. If your prop allows you, you can gently kind of roll on the back of your head space, side to side. Make sure your cervical spine is straight, and then come into Matsyasana, supported fish. If you want to, this is really uncomfortable for me right now, butterfly pose, but if you'd like to open up your hips, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, or simply lengthen your legs in Shavasana. Inhale through the nose. Try to have a count of 5. Exhale, exhale, count of 5 or maybe longer. Inhale, balance. Exhale, calm. Inhale, balance. Exhale, calm. Inhale, balance. Exhale, calm. can really get lost in this pose forever. So gently moving off of your prop, moving it out of your way for a nice Shavasana. If you really feel like you need something else, go right ahead. But if not, it's just time to lie on your back and let that pose process into normalcy. So as you just let the back settle, let your back body find gravity. Front body falls with the gravity to the back body down to the floor down to the 6 million miles of earth beneath us. If you feel like the upper lobes of the lungs are constricted, once again move the shoulders and down the back, arms by your sides, fingers in their natural curl. Chin tucked, cervical spine straight. Eyes closed. No furrowing through the eyebrows, forehead, face muscles fully relaxed, and Shavasana. Activate your breath. Move your fingers, wrists, toes, and ankles. In the safety and comfort of your own home, you're more than welcome to Shavasana, longer, corpse pose, longer. If you'd like to wake up, inhale, arms rise up and overhead, full body stretch, stretching from your fingertips to your toes. Hollow belly, and then pressing the spine towards the mat space, grounded as your knees come in for one final bear hug here. And rolling to a side, or feel free to rock back and forth a couple of times to your final, quote, comfortable seat. And then you come in to your easy pose here. Thanks for flowing with me. Remember, thinking about just being okay with the unknown. Even without everything going on, that's a big process that we just all have to work on in our life with the different things that comes up. So allowing ourselves to come to our final 2 breaths together. As you inhale, arms rise up and overhead. Exhale, thumbs to heart space, possible chin to bow. Inhale, deep breath in. And as you exhale, bowing forward and down. Namaste. The light and love in me honors the light and love in you. Bye, friends.